This is not an ordinary video about English because I decided that you need structured lessons that will actually help you learn English. So, welcome to the first lesson. And the first 10 minutes of a lesson usually go to goals. So, English language is a tool that will help you reach your actual goals, right? And this is crucial to understand because without a clear understanding for what you need English, you will not reach the level of English that you evidently want, right? And well, obviously, you need uncompleted sentences that will help you. I need English because this, and that. For example, to study abroad. Now, you have to be very specific. Details are important because you need to know which exact uni you want to be in, what you want to study, why you want to study this, and that. All of the details. Think about those. English will help me with my dream, which is become a lawyer, requires me to know English. So once you define your goal or maybe goals, try to visualize, create a vision board. And well, it is a mandatory matter because it is very important to visualize things because it works. Trust me, it works. And if you don't really have the time to create an actual physical board, then you can actually try using Pinterest application. And well, there you can find pictures and create a board within the app itself. Now you have to understand what English is in general. The English language has four aspects, and well, obviously vocabulary, which means five, right? So listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Four. When you speak and write, you obviously produce the language, but when you listen and read, you consume it. That's obvious, right? First aspect is reading. So, right, you open Instagram and you follow me because I post stuff in English and you read it basically. And then you can read books depending on your level of English. Speaking, you can actually use Instagram or start a YouTube channel or a fake YouTube channel. You just record yourself and not post it on YouTube. That's it. And you can also find a study buddy if you know people who also want to study English and learn this language. But ideally, I would recommend a teacher for practicing speaking. So the writing aspect requires you to write essays, maybe lead a diary, and well, maybe write posts on social media. And listening, you are consuming the language, right? Podcasts, YouTube, TV shows, movies, and songs. Vocabulary basic topics first. Now, we will not even try to define your English level because the lessons that I will post, they are basically for everyone. What you need to know is what we're going to cover for the next 2 months. So we are going to cover such topics as pronouns, present simple WH questions, I have got, would like, present continuous, the difference between future simple and going to, prepositions of time and place, adverbs, conjunctions, linking words, adjectives, and word order. Word order is really important nowadays. Modal verbs, comparatives, superlative, how much, how many, countable, uncountable, and many of the other topics that are in this list. Vocabulary, it is a very rough list of topics, I would say. Topics, daily routine. This is where everything starts with your daily routine. Then parts of the body, food, hobbies, social media goals, and etc. Right? Basically, we will cover the basics because while most of the time the simple key is the most important key. which is exactly why we are going to start with the simplest tense ever. Present simple, your favorite tense from your favorite teacher. Topic: daily routine. We use present simple to talk about things that always happen or never happen. Simple as that. Basically, facts, things that are true in general, right? For example, people eat food. That is true in general. Or go is the shortest grammatically correct sentence. Did you know that? This is a fact. Now, we use present simple to talk about our habits and routines. I wake up at 7 a.m. every single day. So, this happens on a daily basis, regularly, every day. Timetables, programs for future. The match starts tomorrow at 8 p.m. My train leaves tomorrow at 7 a.m. Now, how do we form this tense? Subject comes first. I, you, we, they plus verb plus the rest of the sentence. I drink water every day. They go to school every day, right? He, she, it plus verb plus s. He drinks water every day. She goes to school every day. Notice how I added es and not just an s because of the vowel letter, right? Go, go, goes, drink, drinks. Understood? Now let's look at some examples. The moon around the earth. The moon goes around the earth, right? Because of the vowel, right? Water freezes, right? We just add an s. She never drinks coffee. We usually get up at 5 a.m. Joking. This one is get up. Now notice these frequency adverbs. Always, never, every day, every week, every month, every year, seldom, regularly, sometimes, often. All of those are frequency adverbs. And we use them to say how often we do things. Now, negative form, we use do, does, plus not. Does not, do not, or don't and doesn't. I, you, we, they, plus do not. He, she, it, plus does not. I do not know. We don't like tea. He does not like cats. She doesn't speak English. Notice that we do not add an s when we have does. Now, questions. The way we form questions in present simple is actually very simple. Do plus I, you, we, they plus verb and the rest of the sentence. Do you brush your teeth in the morning? Do you? Does plus he, she, it plus verb without an s, remember. How often does she drink tea? Notice that when we have does, we do not add an s to the verb, okay? Now your first task is to write an essay using present simple. You should use those. And you can look at this text as an example. You can actually complete those tasks in the comment section so that I can check and provide feedback. I mean, that's mindful. Just pause the video and write an essay. That's okay. Now here's a test for you to practice present simple. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. Pause the video and enjoy the task. Last but not least, a task that you will probably fall in love with. So basically, you write three truths and one lie about yourself for other people to guess which one is a lie, obviously. In total, four sentences. I'll go first. I drink coffee every day. I support Real Madrid. I have a YouTube channel and I study French. Which one is wrong? Which one is a lie? And well, write your own four sentences for me to guess which one is a lie. This one is interesting, right? Now, a quick challenge for you. He doesn't has a cat. He doesn't have a cat. Write in the comments which one is correct and why. Obviously, we finally finished our first lesson together. Thank you so much for watching and well, thank you so much for learning with me.